Hello, welcome to Verbaling. Hi there, I'm teacher Oakley. For the next hour, we are going to be practicing picture description. We are concentrating on honing our description skills in English. This sort of an activity is part of some, not all, but some standardized English exams. For example, I know it's in the TOEIC exam, which is mostly Southeast Asia. It's part of CAE exam, maybe a couple of. Okay. Basically, well, let me welcome students to the class, and then I'll give you some of the basics, and then we'll just jump right into practicing. Hello, Anna. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine. And you?
Oh, I'm okay, thank you.
Okay, nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you too, as always. And always nice to see Rebecca as well. Hi, Rebecca.
Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Thanks. Oh, got a little echo going there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Echo?
Yeah, much better, yes.
There we go. Okay, all right, thank you. And also, always a pleasure to see Sinia. Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm fine as usual, thank you. And you?
Also, fine as usual. Great.
Okay.
Also, let me welcome Vincent. Hello, Vincent.
Hello. Hello, do you hear me?
Yes, I do. Hi, Vincent. Welcome to the class.
Hi, teacher.
Hi,
teacher. Good morning.
Hi, Vincenzo. How are you?
I'm fine.
Fine, thank you.
Okay, now wait a minute. There's a Vincent and a Vincenzo. Okay?
Yes.
So listen carefully, gentlemen. Okay. All right. Well, hi to both of you. In any case. Okay. And also, Anna with two N's is here. Hi, Anna with two N's. How are you today? Hi, Anna. Anna, I'm not hearing your. Oops. Okay, there she goes. Hopefully, she'll come right back. Okay, and Christian is also with us. Hi, Christian.
Good morning, Oakley. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Fine. Okay.
Fine. Okay. All right. We're going to do some picture description, and basically, when you're doing this for like a TOEIC or a CAE exam, they kind of expect a certain kind of organization, or format even. Start off with a general statement. You know, it seems to be a picture of a boy playing with his puppy dog. Something like that, often using verbs like appears to be, seems to be, it looks like. Okay. Then you get into the actual physical description of what you see, a couple points to help you stay organized and focused when you practice in just a couple minutes. We'll take turns. Depending on the picture, you know, is it a landscape, is it a portrait, whatever it is, try to stay kind of organized by, if it's a landscape, talk about what's in the background and what's in the foreground. If it's like a picture of me here on the camera, you could talk about top to bottom. You're going to describe what's in your refrigerator. It's very natural to start with the top freezer, let's say. What's in your freezer, and then what's in the shelves in the door, and then what's in the first shelf, what's in the bottom underneath where people put vegetables. So to stay focused in top to bottom, front to back, possibly clockwise or counterclockwise, just instead of the mistake people always make is they just put an element over here and describe it, and then an element over here, and then an element in the middle, then an element in the top. They're like a kind of a ping pong ball. They're all over the place. And usually when they do that, they forget a couple of elements or they repeat elements, and it just doesn't really seem focused. So that's one main point. Just pick somewhere. Go back to front. Go top to bottom. Whatever. And just continue that way, and then just describe basic physical elements in a picture. The other important aspect is to, as you're doing this, you're going your location in the picture. As you're doing this, you should know, okay, at the top of the picture, okay, you should know words like background and foreground. All right. What's behind the main part, what's in front of the main part. And also locating things by saying it's in the upper left corner of the picture, on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, upper left corner, lower left corner, like that, in the middle of the picture. So using these kind of locators to express exactly what you're describing, also useful. And the last element before we get to our actual practice, when we describe pictures, we mostly use, there's no rule, but we mostly use the present continuous tense, as if that, you know, captured moment is right now. We're using present continuous to express the idea of now, although it doesn't matter. That could be a photograph that's 100 years old, the American Civil War, but still, the man is loading the cannon. The man is standing behind the cannon and the left-hand part, and the left-hand side of the picture. Things like that. Is loading, is standing, is running, whatever. And I think that's it. I think I'm tired of talking, so now I'm going to have a little water, and then I'm going to share some pictures and have you guys practice describing them. Before I do so, let me welcome Ken to the class. Hi, Ken.
Yes, hello. Hello again.
Hi. Hello again. Ken's back. I saw Ken several hours ago.
Yes.
4 hours ago. All right, good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
And, thanks. And Jose. Hello, Jose.
Hello, teacher.
Hi. Welcome. Okay, here we go. Let's get to the fun part. All right. Anna with one N. You're
Okay.
up first. Okay. Go ahead. Take a look. Soak it in a little. And go ahead and do your best. And I'll
Okay.
comment after.
Yes, and the picture shows a doctor who is look at the throat of a little baby, because maybe he's a flu or something like that. The doctor wear a white shirt. He has got short black hair. He wears glasses. The children is about 8 years old. He has got short, light blonde hair. He's wearing a blue shirt. I suppose that the child don't feel well, and is the reason for what his parents want to the doctor look at him.
Okay. Okay. All right. Pretty thorough. Good ending. All right. You start with a general statement of what's going on, and then very good. Excellent. Actually, this is really what they want you to do, by the way, on a CAE exam or TOEIC exam. I forgot to mention it, actually, and that is finish with some kind of supposition. For example, supposition is the noun, and Anna said, I suppose, and she talked about the reason for what what he is experiencing. One thing, Anna, you kind of forgot about present continuous tenses. You were using a lot of present tense, present simples. So the reason, things like the reason for what he is experiencing. He is experiencing. And the doctor look at the baby. Looking is looking at.
Okay.
Okay, like that. Okay. Good first verb. The picture shows. Great. That's great. Definitely need the present continuous tenses there. I don't know if I would call this kid a baby, really. Baby, like, I don't know. In English, a baby is generally, you know, whatever, 3 years old or younger. Even 3, 4 years old, 2, 3, 4, we call it a toddler. I would call this a young child or a young kid. I don't think I'd call him a baby. You said maybe. That's good. Okay, lots of feel please. Obviously, you don't know the answers because you don't know the context. So using maybe, probably, possibly, or using modals, could be, might be, things like that. Yes, you definitely want to be doing that. So good job there with that. One other thing, he has a flu. You said he is a flu. Well, okay. Maybe he has a flu. Or this is a case with, by the way, with diseases or illnesses or injuries, we often use has got. Maybe he has got a flu would even be better. Okay, and last thing, just vocabulary-wise, a couple of vocabulary suggestions. The doctor is wearing that garment. Does anybody know what that's called? Anybody in the class? Anna or anybody else? The white thing.
Robe.
Hello, Senior?
Robe.
Cool.
An alb.
Robe. Not really a robe, no.
An alb.
Sorry? Go ahead.
An alb.
No, I don't think so. I would call this a lab coat. And doctors or scientists wear a lab coat. Lab for laboratory, by the way. An alb. Oh, Vincenzo. Thank you for that.
Is it right? No.
I don't know. This is my first time I've ever seen this word.
Yes.
To be honest. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. I guess the reason I don't know this word is because it's related to the church, right? Okay, it's one of the vestments or special clothing often used, by priests. Oh, in Lutheran, Methodist, Catholic, lots of different churches. White garment down to the ankles, some kind of belt, or even a rope. Okay, interesting. I did not know that word. Thank you. No, I would not call that an alb. An alb is the one that used by some kind of priest or
priest. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. But thank you. And the other word that I would like to introduce, the blue shirt that the young man is wearing, the pattern of the blue shirt is plaid. For some reason, this adjective, for some reason, language learners never know this. I don't know why, but okay, he's wearing a plaid shirt. Plaid. Yeah, that checked pattern, which is very, very common. Okay. All right, but overall, you know what? The organization was very good. The way that she presented the material was quite good. So, kind of follow Anna's lead, and let's have some others try it out. Rebecca. Okay, wait. You need a new picture.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
It's a question.
Yeah.
What about the action that the doctor is having with the child with his right hand?
With his right hand, okay. Yeah, actually.
How can you explain?
Yes,
can you explain this action?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes, I can. Okay. With his left hand, the doctor is tilting the child's head back, and with his right hand, he is holding the child's mouth open with a tongue depressor. You know, the little wooden thing? Tongue depressor.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Tongue depressor. I'm trying to think how to spell that.
And
Yeah.
he's putting his left hand on the forehand of the child.
Yeah, forehead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forehead.
Yeah. Holding his mouth open with a tongue depressor. Right.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Next picture, Rebecca. Here you go.
Okay, well, in this picture, I'm seeing two people. You know, one of them is selling, I think it's meat. I'm not sure. Well, I think it's some food, but it looks like pieces of meat to me. I don't know. He is selling this kind of food outside, you know, so it could be maybe a market because they are outside. I can see the light of the sun. He is wearing very careful clothes. You know, maybe it's a kind of uniform. But he is still very smart because he's wearing as well a tie with a t-shirt. So he's very he's taking care of his look, you know. And the lady is now she is I think, well, it looks like that she just bought some food from this man, and she's getting the bag, you know. So yeah, I'm sure, I'm quite sure this is a market, and it looks like summer because it's a bright picture, you know. It's very, yeah.
Okay.
Well, my idea.
Well, no, that was pretty good. Okay. It definitely does look like me. Let's zoom in. See if we get to. Oh, there's pies. There's chicken. Oh yeah, that's meat.
It's meat. It's meat.
It's meat.
It's
Definitely.
beef, actually.
Looks like some sausages. Mmm. Actually, it's kind of.
So it's a butcher. He's a butcher.
Yeah.
Butcher.
A butcher outside.
Okay, a butcher. I'm guessing the sign behind him says Shaw's Market. I think he's selling a little bit of everything. But whatever. Okay. All right. Good job. Good job using present continuous verb tenses. He is wearing. He is selling. Okay, consistently with the present continuous. Good job there. A little slightly confused. Did you say he's wearing careful clothes or casual clothes?
Colorful.
Okay, well that's a little
Colorful, you know, colorful related to
color.
color.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
Colorful, yeah, colorful clothes. Sorry, yeah, my pronunciation maybe is no, it wasn't good enough.
Okay, colorful clothes. Well, yeah, all right. Now that one.
Is it a blues? Is it a blues, teacher? Is it a blues? A
Blouse?
A blouse. Is it a blouse? Yes, blouse.
No. It looks like.
How do you call it?
Okay, it looks like some kind of a vest. It has no arms, right? I mean, he has arms. He's wearing a colorful vest because it doesn't have sleeves on it. That's what I would call it. Blouse is a tricky word because, it's tricky. In general English, a blouse is used to describe a woman's shirt. However, oddly enough, for example, United States Marines, the really macho fighting force, the American Marines, they also call their shirt a blouse. I don't know. And blouse can be used as a very general term for any shirt in like Old English. 200 years ago, every shirt was a blouse. So it's a little bit confusing using that word.
Also with sleeves, teacher.
Yeah, with sleeves. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, you have short sleeve and long sleeve. One other thing, speaking of his shirt, Rebecca, I think you called it a T-shirt. A T-shirt doesn't have a collar. All right.
Yeah, you're right. It's a shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, a shirt or a collared shirt. Yeah, a collared shirt sometimes to help describe it. A collared shirt or an Oxford shirt. Sometimes it's called that, or a button-down shirt. Call it a few different things. Okay, and one last thing. The woman she's bought some meat and she's getting in the bag. Okay, I would use a different verb. She's carrying it away, or she's taking it in a bag.
Okay.
Instead of saying she is getting it in a bag, she's taking it in a bag. She's obviously going to leave. Okay.
She's getting a bag. She's getting in a bag.
Okay.
Is this expression?
She's getting a bag of meat, not she's getting in a bag.
You write it, please. She's getting a bag of meat.
Yeah.
She's getting her bag. Yeah.
She's getting a bag of meat. A bag of meat. Okay, because it's confusing. You said getting in the bag. There's actually an idiom, in the bag. Okay?
Okay.
Do you know what that means? If something's in the bag? Oh, it's in the bag.
There is something you have to do in the future and you are carried off.
Well, for example, if I went to a job interview and you asked me, how was your job interview? And I said, oh, it's in the bag. What I'm saying is I'm 100% sure something's going to happen.
Okay. Yeah, great.
Like the meat, it's done. The deal is done. It's sold. It's 100% sure she's carrying away her bag of meat. It's in the bag. Okay, it's done. It's as good as done, is the idea. Okay. All right. Pretty good job, though. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. One thing, a little bit, another thing that somebody could do if they want to talk about, okay, in the background, maybe in the foreground, there's a number of different types of meat. Okay, in the background, seems to be a blue and white striped tarp, or there's also a sign which I think is advertising food. in the background. And, you know, when you're describing the man, okay, he's more or less on the right side of the picture, and then the woman is on the left side of the picture. Okay, placing the things you're describing. You might try doing that a little bit more. Senia,
Yes.
here you go. Here's your picture.
Okay. On this
Yeah.
picture. Oh, I can start?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, on this picture we can see two workers with some mechanism made of pipes. On the background we can see a big machine like a tractor. I don't know what is it. So co-workers were in some types of robes or costume. I'm not sure. They both of them have a helmet on their heads, helmets on their heads, because it's pretty dangerous what they are doing. I think. I think they're building a new house, and it's a gist of this new house, and they are don't know what to do the next, and they're just looking and deciding. So
Okay. They don't know what to do next. You don't
next.
You don't need the. They don't know what to do next. Okay. 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 First of all, beginning from the beginning, it's in this picture. In this picture, I can see there are two men in this picture, not on. Okay. And thank you so much for using the word pipes. I've come to expect students to use the word tubes, which is totally wrong. No one would ever call these tubes in English. These are definitely pipes. Thank you very much. Okay, so good. Okay. When it's a question form, what is it? Okay, but when it's in the statement form, I don't know what it is.
Paola, che vuoi per oggi?
Not, I don't know what is it. That's wrong. I don't know what it is. Okay? I don't either. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Okay, I would call their yellow jackets, I would describe that as a reflective safety jacket, maybe. So I don't really know what it's called either. Honestly, I'm making this up. It's reflective. It reflects the light. Okay, it's definitely yellow like that for safety. So, okay, I'll just use adjectives to describe it, and that's perfectly acceptable in English to do that. All right. What did you say, Senia? You said something about they're building a house and something I didn't understand. Something about this is the gist, or I don't know what you said.
Gist is a gist. So it's a main structure of new house or something like that. Or we can use gist on there only with some text. The gist of this text.
Okay.
Main.
Yeah, I basically I've only used it to talk about the essence or the main part of an argument or something, summary. So hang on a second. Let me just double check that. Okay. No, it can't. No, it's not a structure. I knew there was something else weird about it. It can also be an essential point of an action in regards to law, like a lawyer's word. Okay, referring to a law and the main point of law. Okay, so no. Okay, so how would you say that? All right, it's the basic part of a house. It's the part of the foundation for the house, or this is part of the. I don't know. And it's not really the foundation. The foundation is the cement, the bottom near the ground part.
Maybe main structure
Isn't it?
for new building.
Maybe. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe for gas, water. Okay. So, all right, they seem to be working on the utilities section or something. I don't know.
Excuse me, teacher. So you wouldn't use gestures?
I would not use gist here to say the main part of the house. No.
What would you use? What would you use instead?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. I was kind of talking it through. Okay, when you're building a house, when they pour cement into the ground, into a big square shape, or they put up girders coming out of the ground that are mounted into the ground, that's the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's solid structure. That has nothing to do with pipes or wires or anything. Then, if you're building a house, if it's a giant building, all the girders that are welded together, or if you're building a wooden house, the wooden frame with no walls and no ceiling, that's the frame. Okay.
Mm. Yeah.
So I was having a little bit of difficulty. In normal construction, you don't put the pipes and the wires in first. You build the foundation, and then you build the frame, and then you add the wiring and the pipes or the utilities to the building. So I was having difficulty explaining this or even thinking about it myself, because it's not really normal to put down a bunch of pipes and then build a building around the pipes. That doesn't even make sense.
Yes.
Nobody does it that way.
There is a right sequence, no?
Yeah, it doesn't really usually work that way. That's why I think personally that here they're not building a house. I think they're thank you, Christian. Exactly, you just read my mind. I think they're working on a drilling rig or some kind of gas or petroleum pumping operation or something like that. I think maybe. So no, that's my guess, but I don't really know. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Vincent, are you ready to give it a try?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Great. Whoops. Okay, hang on. Next picture. You got that's a boring picture. That's a boring picture. Here, I'll give you another one. Oh, it's not exactly exciting either. All right, well, give it a try. At least there's a little bit of a...
So this one?
Yeah, sure. Give it a try.
Okay. So in the foreground of the picture, we can see a woman. Just close to her, there is a printer. The woman is wearing apparently a jeans and a brown jacket. She's blonde hair. And apparently she's printing some documents. The situation is in a room, maybe in the workplace. I don't know what can I say.
Okay.
In the background there is a window and a garbage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay. All right. On the floor in the background, there's a garbage can or a garbage bin. All right, and okay, there is a window or there are windows, but you can't say a windows. Okay. There is a window, one window, or there are windows. I don't know.
Okay.
You can tell. It's one or two. Okay. Vincent used a slightly different style. He said, in this picture, we can see. Instead of saying, okay, in this picture, the woman is making copies, whatever, talking about her action. All right, slightly different, but perfectly acceptable, perfectly okay, and normal. Okay, one other small mistake. Maybe I heard it wrong. I don't know. I heard she is blonde hair, but it should be she has blonde hair.
She has blonde hair. Okay.
Yeah, I did like the use of the adverb apparently. That's good stuff right there. Good. Apparently, she's making copies.
She's correct if I say that she's printing something.
Yeah, sure. I don't know if she's printing or making copies or what she's doing. So either way, both. Could be both. Yeah, okay. Not a lot to talk about there. Right. Good job with the blonde hair, brown jacket, jeans, etc. Okay. You don't have a lot to work with there, Vincent, so I think you did a pretty good job considering.
Okay.
You don't have a lot to. You could have. One thing again for CAE and TOEIC and so forth, they like you to wrap it up, finish with some kind of conjecture, something like, I think she's making some copies for her boss, or okay, whatever. Maybe she's a teacher and she copies the material for her students. I don't know, something like that.
Excuse me, teacher. How can you call the yellow stripe of hair?
Oh yeah.
Different color. Different color.
Yeah. The color?
Different color. She has brown hair, but has a different kind of color. How do you call this? A clearer color.
Okay. Well, her jacket is like a dark brown. The stripe in her hair? Oh, okay.
Yes. How do you call it?
All right. I would say she has a blonde highlight in her hair. Those are called highlights when a woman makes like streaks of different color.
Highlight. Is it called a highlight?
Yeah. So I think she has a blonde highlight on the side of her head. The blinds, I hate this color actually. The blinds, okay, folding curtains or blinds, Anna and Anna. Yeah, I would.
Are beige, no?
Beige, yeah, thank you. I always forget that word.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. I get confused. I don't know what the difference is, honestly, between beige, khaki, tan. What is the difference? I don't know. I don't know. Sand color.
Yes.
I have no idea. I get confused with this myself. They all look the same to me. I can't tell it.
Slight differences.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. By the way, yes, these are definitely shades of a light brown. That's true. Another, if it's almost white, see, you get with these light brown colors, and then you get into what they call eggshell or off-white. If it's just not quite white, and then they have another whole bunch of words, which I also don't know which is different, which is which. Off-white, eggshell, ivory. Okay, they use another different set of color names for not quite white, and it confuses the heck out of me. So you're on your own. People, you're on your own regarding those colors. I don't know. Sorry. Okay, Anna with two N's. Hi, you made it back. Are you there?
Yes, hello, hello everyone.
Hello, okay, great. You're not muted. Okay, Anna, try describing this picture. What do we got here?
On the in this picture, we can see two men, and they're obviously in the middle of some business discussion, or probably even a Well, there are two of them. The younger ones is sitting closer to us, and probably he is trying to get a job in the firm, which the older one that we can say in the background is the boss. And far away in the background we can see a globe. Well, and the older one, assumingly the boss, he is looking on some papers. Presumably it's the CV of the younger one guy, and I think he's going to ask something.
Okay.
This guy.
Okay. Okay, he's going to ask this guy something, or ask something to this guy, one or the other. Okay. Well, all right. Now, okay, Anna, this picture has a very clear and defined foreground and a background, way background outside the window. Okay, so if it were me, if I clearly see this, there's very obvious depth in the picture, I would definitely use that in describing, and I would, whatever, start in the back and move forward, start in the front and move backward, whatever, either way. But you kind of, I don't know, did you forget the word for job interview?
Yes, I did. How did you guess?
It was pretty obvious, actually. Yeah, you kind of got stuck there and trailed off. You know, whatever, if it's just a normal conversation, but if you happen to be in an English taking test, it's better to say something, anything, than just trail off and not finish a sentence. That's really bad for any of these kind of standardized English assessment tests. Say anything, even if it's stupid, rather than just, oh, it looks like they're in a, well, the man has some papers. Don't do that.
Some papers, yeah.
Yeah. That's not good. Definitely could have used the foreground, background thing a little more. Okay, well, I already said that. Yeah. All right. Well, how would I say this? There's a lot of things. All right. You did use a lot of very good adverbs. Presumably, assumingly, presumably. I don't know. You used 3 or 4 good, strong adverbs there to show that you were guessing about this. But presumably, the boss is holding some papers. Okay.
Yeah. Behind the desk.
There you go. He's behind the desk. All right. You know, another thing you can do, another strategy is to, there you go, Vincenzo, use the desk. In front of the desk, there's a young man.
Yes, in front, yes.
Yes, behind the desk is the boss. Behind the boss, there's a globe and it looks like a ficus tree.
A plant of apartment. Can you say? A plant of apartment.
House plant. House plant.
House plant. Okay.
Yeah, regardless of where it is, if it's in an office, it doesn't matter. It's a house plant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. And then outside the window, you can see other tall buildings. So I suppose they're in a city.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay. Oh, and last thing, Anna, he's looking at some papers, not on some papers. He's looking at papers. All right. When people are holding something in their hand, looking at it, because it's right there.
The young man is a little worried about the position of his hands.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. I was thinking that. Yeah. Okay. Vincenzo.
Yeah.
It's your turn. So here we go. Here's another
okay.
picture. All right.
Good.
What's going on here?
I think in this picture we can see. I think it's an office, and there is a woman that is cleaning the I can say the floor of this office. And we can see this woman that is wearing jeans. It's a pink blues. Can I say blues? Yes, is wearing a pink blues and is using an, I can say, a cleaning machine, electric cleaning, a Hoover. In the forehand, we have one chair, a red chair that is movable. How can I say that can turn around? A chair, an office chair, a chair with the back red, of red color, and we can see a lot of arch. How can I say? Let's see, in the background. We can see a lot of archives. Yes, a lot of archives. A desk. I can see a desk. What else? I don't know.
Okay.
What else? There are a lot of desks. Many papers on this desk. Many papers. What else? I don't know.
I don't know. It's all right. That's all right. We're running out of time
Yes.
anyway. Okay. So, all right.
How do you call the machine in order to that it's possible that is cleaning a Hoover? An Hoover. What is it?
Yeah, Anna's got it there. A vacuum cleaner.
A vacuum cleaner. Okay, vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. British use Hoover, so it's okay. Americans don't use the word Hoover. We call it a vacuum cleaner, and the verb is I need to vacuum the floor. That's it. She's vacuuming.
She's vacuuming. Okay.
That is it. Present continuous tense. She is vacuuming. Exactly.
Yes. This is the most important verb, no, in this picture, no?
Probably.
That is vacuuming this floor. Yes.
Yeah. I guess so. Yes. Also, be careful about red color. Okay, the chair is red color. We just don't do this in English. We just say there's a red chair.
Red chair.
Yeah. In some languages, it is absolutely necessary to use the word color when you use a color name, but not in English. We don't do it that way. All right. Okay, there's a red chair, and you were right. Office chair. This type of chair, we know it probably has wheels. It's probably,
yes,
leans back, whatever.
And how do you call this chair when it's possible to turn around to the chair that is?
Yeah.
How do you call it?
An office chair. That's what I'm saying. I would assume an office chair does all these things.
Chair. Simply an office chair. No, yes.
Yeah. So an office chair has wheels, and it leans back, and it adjusts up and down, so that you can adjust it to your desk or whatever. So
and it has the possibility to turn around. No?
That's right.
Okay.
All right. Now you described the background. Your organization was very good, Vincenzo. No problem at all. Okay. You call them archives, though, in the background. I would say.
Archives. I would say that.
I would say filing cabinets. There are some filing cabinets.
Filing cabinets. Yes.
Archives are more like, I don't know, like a library or a museum has archives, like a whole big room with massive amounts of storage and things. Yeah.
Filing cabinets.
Yeah, I think it's more appropriate here.
There is also a monitor in the background. A monitor.
I didn't see that either. Oh, way background. Okay.
And how do you call the folder on the right background, the background on the right?
Yeah, there appears to be some folders. There are some folders, some folder files.
Okay.
In the background. Yeah, looks like that. Okay. Sure. All right, Christian. Give you a shot here. Christian, okay.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
All right, your turn.
Okay, this image is showing a man is calling to his colleague and explaining the plan of the construction or maybe the architecture, and he's talking about the advancements for all the process for the construction for architecture. And he's staying in the background. You have some building in process, and at the left hand, he has a book with maybe some instruction for the architecture to review all the plan about the construction out, about the building behind him. He's looking happy or unhappy, I don't know. but but he's speaking a lot, and he's very concentrated for his conversations at the telephone, at the smartphone. Yeah.
Okay. He is concentrating.
It's concentrating. Yes, concentrating.
Concentrating. Yes. Yeah. Instead of he is concentrate. Yeah, I got to be careful with concentrate, because another meaning of the verb concentrate, like a concentrated cleaning product, you should add water to it. So, yeah, or orange juice concentrate, you add water to it. Otherwise,
okay.
Right. He is not a concentrate. I hope not. Just add water, and you have instant architect. Okay, I liked your use of the word image. This image shows. Yeah, perfectly appropriate. Very good. I liked it. What was a little off is that your conjectures, your guesses about he is calling, he is on the phone with his colleague, they are talking about, definitely could have used some modals possibly, or some kind of adverbs of probability. He might be talking to his colleague. They're probably talking about he's probably updating him as far as the construction, something like that. A little bit more probablys, could be's, maybes, instead of just saying what it is. Okay. Since
okay.
You don't know.
Use the more modal verb. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, precisely. Okay. But otherwise, pretty good job. All right. Since we're kind of running out of time here, I'm gonna kind of speed us along. Ken, your turn. Whoops, sorry. And now I killed the. Oopsie. Hang on. Okay, Ken. Here we go. All right.
Okay. I think, I don't know what it is, but it seems like post. Yeah, because I see the letters post office. It's in front of the post office, and he's collecting letters inside this post. So probably he is a kind of officials or post office. But he is not wearing uniform. He is just wearing casual, maybe shirt or something. So I'm not sure. I was wondering whether he is a post office workers or not. But it seems he is opening the door. Door maybe of the post. So that means he has a key of this post office post. So he should be the workers of one of the workers of the postal office. And I think it's not America because the American post is blue. It's not red. So I think it's England because post office is English. English is written on the board. So I think it's that post somewhere on the street of Britain. That's
okay. I think you're right. Somewhere named Charlton or Charlton or something like that.
Yes.
I think.
That town, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, you could call it a door to the post office box or mailbox.
Mailbox.
Post office box, mailbox. British call it another name, and I can't remember. All I can think of is the American name, mailbox. If anybody can think of the British name, what they call these mailboxes, just shout it out, 'cause I can't think of it. Be careful about. All right, I was telling Christian to use more modals, but you did a better job. But you used should. Be careful about using should. So he got in using a key, so he should be a post office employee. Yeah, I would say he's probably a post office employee. Now, technically, using should in that way is not really correct. We use should to give advice or make a suggestion, not to talk about probability. Although I do have to admit that you will occasionally hear native speakers use it exactly the way that you did. Well, he's got a key, so he should be an employee. It's not right, really, but it is a mistake native speakers sometimes make. So try to avoid it. Okay. All right. Sorry, got to push the last of you through here the last couple seconds. Jose.
Yes.
You've been waiting so patiently. Give this one a try. Okay. Describe this picture.
Okay. Maybe this picture has been taken in a hotel room. In the background, I see some curtains. I see some furniture in the background, and in the foreground, I see a woman who is making the bed. I see a king bed with this king bed has some blankets over the bed. The woman is wearing a special costume because he is a worker of the hotel, I think.
Okay.
She's on his yes.
Okay.
Tell me.
Tell me. Okay. All right. Not a costume. A costume is like when you wear an ape costume or a witch costume to a Halloween party. So she's definitely wearing a uniform.
Uniform. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. She's looks like a hotel worker's uniform for sure. Okay, very good. Could have talked about the background, but I know we're running out of time. Also, be careful pronunciation of furniture.
Furniture. Okay.
Yeah, there's some furniture in the background. All right. Could have talked about that a little bit more, but all right. Pretty good job. Thanks for being patient anyway, Jose. Appreciate it. All right. Thank you, everyone. We are out of time. You guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again next time here on Verbling. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.